Good evening. Welcome to my cabin. It's 5 o'clock. The cabin is 40 degrees. The wood stove's crackling. If you've got yourself a cup of coffee, go ahead and pour yourself a coffee and come on up to the table. I'm just sitting here waiting for the fire to warm the cabin up. I'm chilled right to the bone. I've been moving snow all day. So I'm getting ready to have supper. Supper tonight is going to be deer steaks and something with it. Probably either baked potato or French fries. I haven't decided yet. Maybe even eggs. Maybe I'll have deer steak and eggs. That sounds pretty good too. But I figured while I was waiting for the camp to warm up a little bit, I turn you guys on and have coffee with you. I'm also looking down the driveway. It's not quite dark yet. Probably another half hour or so before it'll be actual dark. So maybe I'll see a deer crossing the driveway. But what a beautiful day it was here. We had that snowstorm yesterday. It wasn't a big snowstorm. It never really mounted to much. We ended up with about 8 inches. But then today the sun came out first thing this morning and it was just a beautiful day. Great day to be at the cabin and putter around with a few little projects. I'm still nursing a leg. I tore one of my leg muscles between the knee and the hip. So I'm kind of laying low right now. Thank goodness for four-wheel drive. I was able to get into the cabin with four-wheel drive. The little tractor I've got is four-wheel drive. So I was able to drive in here and then ride that tractor around and get the snow taken care of. If I don't get the snow taken care of and we get too many storms, then I can't catch up. Especially if it gets rained on and frozen, then you actually beat the heck out of that tractor to try to open this place up. So I've had 2 or 3 winters that I've got snowed out of here before. And that's no fun because March is coming. And March is the very best time to ice fish. So that's right now we're just biding a little time, trying to heal up. And then March 1st, I plan on parking myself out there on that ice. The dog's laid up under the wood stove, just as snug as a bug in a rug. She's not getting too far away from that wood stove, that's for sure. That video today came out of Katie's painting. A lot of great comments, and so I'll be reading them later on. I've read them all. I've already read them all. It's in between when I have coffee break and stuff. I'll take a peek at them and read the comment. But I haven't had time yet to respond to them. But I will this evening. I have to do it piecemeal because there's so many of them. And I don't just sit down and say thank you and hello and all that. I really answer your comments, so it takes a little bit of time. But I got a chuckle out of one of them. One of them was talking about Katie's popcorn, and said thank you for letting us know where we can buy some of that popcorn if it's all right with Katie. Well, I'm telling you in this video, it's all right with Katie. She sold a bunch of it last Christmas time, so I'm pretty sure that she would love to sell you guys some popcorn. I found out today in her response to me in her comment, and I pinned her comment if you'd like to go read it. It's at the very top of all of the comments in that video about the painting. I guess it's a chocolate flavored covering that's on the popcorn, and that's why I said it tastes like candy, because I guess it is candy. It's some kind of flavored chocolate, and it was 4 different flavors. So it wasn't like it was just one flavor. But if you want to purchase some popcorn, she could say no, but I'm pretty sure she wants to make some sales, so. I will tell you, I'm not a popcorn eater again, and I ate every piece of popcorn, so that ought to tell you something. I got chilled right to the bone today out there. At 3 o'clock, the temperature went south really fast. And I was in full-blown snow removal around here. So I got into the cabin around 5 o'clock. The cabin now is 60 degrees, so it's warmed up quite a bit. But my legs are still, they're cold right to the bone. So I'll be hugging the old wood stove tonight. I'm running out of coffee, so I think I'll be moving on to some tea. And I was going to videotape the snow removal process with a GoPro camera, but I forgot. I have a headpiece for it. And I forgot that I have a microphone for it too. But it doesn't point right now. I've got to find the parts that will make it point straight out instead of straight down. And then I'll find them, and then we can start videotaping some of that stuff. I want you guys to get a feel for what goes on around here. If you're thinking about owning a camp and wanting to own a camp, the first thing right off the bat you're going to have to get yourself used to is a camp is a lot of work. But it's a labor of love, so it's not like you hate doing it or anything, but it is a lot of work. So keep that in mind if you're getting ready to purchase yourself a cabin. If you only use them in the summertime, after the snow is gone, then that's not too awful bad. But if you want to use a cabin 12 months a year, like I use mine, the snow removal part is you're gonna want a piece of equipment, that's for sure. Doesn't have to be expensive. I don't have a lot tied up in that John Deere. That's a 1980 something John Deere. But in that particular year, that was before all the computers and all that stuff came along. That tractor is pretty much bomb proof. So take care of it, keep the fluids in it, keep it greased up, and I'll get many years out of that tractor. Especially just using it for snow removal. But it makes it a world of difference up here getting rid of the snow, that's for darn sure. I'm looking forward to having my steak and eggs. I usually eat supper here at 6 o'clock. So I don't get started on it until 5:30, 5:45. Then I'll have my supper, and then I will sit in my easy chair, put my feet up, and just enjoy the cabin atmosphere for the night. I'm tired, so I'm not going to answer too many comments tonight. It's been a full day. I've been at it out there since 9 o'clock this morning. Between the snowmobile and the snowmobile and taking care of the driveway. Plus, I've got the picture hung up behind me. I don't know. I think you can see it. I think it's on. No, that's that side. I guess it's off in this corner. No, off in this corner back there. I can't see it in my camera, but maybe you can. It's not going to go where it is, but I had to get it up so it wouldn't get damaged. So far it's hanging back there, and I'm going to slide it over a little bit. I absolutely love deer. I love pictures of deer. I've been chasing deer since I was a kid. Love watching them here at the cabin. Love watching them. Love going out and figuring out what they're doing, especially this time of year. It's so much different than in the summertime and hunting season and all that. Just a whole different animal. So tomorrow I need to go break out some snowmobile trails. I also need to get some firewood up on the porch, cut up some kindling, and get ready for that snowstorm that's coming in here. I don't really want a big one. I've got enough snow right now. The more snow, I've been out on that lake before in March with we'd have to dig down 3 or 4 feet just to get down to the ice where we could drill a hole. So it was nothing easy about that. Okay. French fries and deer steaks. I told you what I was having for supper. Cold day out there, we gotta have good supper. I think you can see it hard in here at night. I didn't turn on all the lights here. I'm tired. It's been a full day. Getting rid of the snow removal. Might have some good news though. I think the weather forecast has changed. So if that's the case, that works for me. They were calling for a foot of snow. I got enough snow, so driveway's cleaned up nice, plenty of room. Now next trip, as long as my leg feels better, I can go ice fishing. I'm gonna give it 2 more weeks. Then I'm gonna start working the death out of it. All done listening to the doctors. Time to do a little bit of old school physical therapy. Ice fishing, snowmobile riding, and chopping firewood. How's that for physical therapy? Well, I'm going to enjoy this supper. Them deer steaks are really, really good. With the homemade French fries, I'm good to go, and I'm going to have a cup of coffee, these steaks, and I will see you guys in the morning.